we all started there. Every single one of us, all of us. So it's a great place to be. But don't stay there long.
I'm trying not to. I've been working my butt off.
Who else?
This is Tiffany Moore.
All right. Well, Miss Angie and I met on the plane ride to Maui. I think it was her first. It was my second trip. Her first. Maybe it was our first. I can't remember. And from the time we met, I felt like the Lord just kind of knit our little hearts together. And I mean, when I see that woman, we hug, and I always tell people, like, she gives the best hugs ever. So one of the pictures that she used, I'm like, this is one of my favorite, pictures, just because you will think we're on the same team, the way we celebrate one another. And it's just a really sweet friendship that I feel like God just handled. So I just feel very lucky to have her as my friend, and so very proud of her and her amazing team. So I'm excited to be here tonight. She's coming. I was like, come on, girl. Angie said, can you all hear me? Let's tell her no. So truth to the biggest hugs she ever gives. Yeah, she's a big hugger. And so am I. I'm Venezuelan. I'm like, I'm Venezuelan. And she's like, I'm Angie. So it's super exciting.
Okay, I'm going to have to meet this other one.
Hi, Angie. I was telling your awesome team that as I hop into this call, Molly Orr, Emerald Ambassador from Las Vegas, is training my team. Usually we do our calls on Tuesdays, but she couldn't do it tomorrow, so we switched it to today's. Her son's skateboard lessons got changed. So I thought, how precious and what a beautiful picture of One Plexus, and how this company is like no other company out there, that we get to do this and just literally pour into each other's team and build each other up, because we want every single one of you to be successful. I think it's like the coolest thing.
Yes, I absolutely love that. I love that we truly, throughout Plexus, that's kind of one of my very favorite things, that we all exemplify One Plexus, and we all reach out to each other, helping one another, encouraging one another. And, one of the most touching things, and I'll just share this real quick and then we can jump on in, was when I went Sapphire, I got the sweetest message from Bibi, and it just actually brought me into tears. I'm so thankful for your friendship. I'm so thankful to have met you along this journey, and I am completely honored to have you on this call and let my team know just how wonderful you are. As Bibi said, we met we met on the plane to Maui, and we've kind of been inseparable ever since. She is the most loving and the warmest person that I have ever met. She just fills my heart with so much joy every time around her. And so I'm just going to go ahead and turn it over to you, Bibi, and let you go ahead and start sharing your story and kind of if you'll share also your struggles and kind of things that have helped you along the way.
Thank you, Angie. I am honored, and honestly, I feel the same way. I was telling them, like, I felt like the Lord just stitched our hearts together and just knit them, and it is such a sweet gift, such a sweet gift. to have your friendship.
Will drive to get
Call
there.
you my friend.
Yeah.
So I
And if
think there's some people unmuted, so if you can just mute yourself, that would
Yes,
just
if
be
we'll
awesome.
have everyone mute themselves, and I'll walk over and get us unmuted. Yeah, if everyone will go ahead and mute themselves. Okay, you should be good.
Okay. So like I feel just honored to call you my friend. And when you went to the blue waters and you're swimming there, I was just so excited. And sometimes I think just the nature of this business, you know, when there's promotions, I think one of the things that it has helped me through my journey is to honestly celebrate others, you know, because you can only celebrate yourself every so often, but when you really get those Plexus sisters, your PFFs, and you're celebrating their victories, you're in celebration every month. So that's one of those things that has helped me actually along the way as I wait on my promotions and as I wait on the Lord. It's been celebrating others, especially people that I just love so dearly, like I do Angie. So I'm so proud of her, so proud of this team. My name is Bibi Schadegg, and I'm an Emerald Ambassador with Plexus. I came to Plexus probably like many of you did, looking for an answer. For me, diet and exercise were not enough. I was already running 25 miles a week, eating quinoa, eating very clean, and I could not lose the weight because here's the truth. What people didn't see is that when nobody was watching, I was very addicted to sugar and like bound, like in bondage, and I could not be set free. So I feel like Plexus changed my relationship with coffee, which came with cream and sugar, and I was drinking like 3 or 4 cups a day. Very tired mommy, working some night shifts, had 3 kids at that point, and still I'm the mother of 3. I haven't given any of them away. I'm keeping them all. I like to say my life is a little circus. It really is, and I'm so blessed by the chaos that surrounds me, even though sometimes I want to pull my hair out. I'm an ambassador for Christ. He is who I'm rooted to be. Who, you know, I know that I found my purpose because God led me to Plexus. It's a gift from Him. And I don't know if you know your purpose yet, but there is someone that deeply cares for you, that knows your purpose. And I just invite you to ask Him, Lord, how do you want me to proceed? And He always is faithful to answer. I won't get preachy, but I love the Lord. I love my family, and I love Plexus. When I had the results I had with Plexus, it wasn't hard for me to share the products. The opportunity came later. I really love and fell in love with the products before I knew there was a way to make money. Products were important to me. Ingredients were important to me. But it doesn't have to be for everyone. Just my circle, my network, crunchy moms, people who deeply care about what they put in their body. So I had to learn quickly what we had in our hands. And here's the thing. I told myself, if these products really do what they say they do, I think I found myself something really special. And guess what? They did. I was using a probiotic that was probably $60 a month and didn't help my husband, didn't help me. I was taking a prenatal vitamin at that point that was probably $30 a month that didn't give me this fabulous hair factor that I have going on. My hair was falling out. I had thyroid issues. I had hormonal issues. And Plexus changed everything for me. I mean, my health is so much better. So how do I stumble into the opportunity part? I started making money, you guys. I got my first paycheck, and I don't know if you know, my sponsor is Heather Burke. And Heather Burke gave me my life-changing sample, and we met in college. I had no idea why I received a check for $140 from Plexus. And I called her and I said, did they charge me again? Because she made me keep my back order on. She said, they won't ship you anything until June 25th. Don't worry about it. And I thought, oh my gosh, they charged my credit card and now they're refunding me. I really had no idea I had made money with Plexus. I had not signed up a single ambassador, and I had a couple of customers. That was it. So why do I tell you this? Because I don't think there's very many companies out there where you can make money without being intentional about making money. So we have 11 ways to earn and 0 ways to lose. And for the price of a shellac manicure, I joined this business. And my Flexiversary is coming up. And I can't believe I've been in this journey for 3 years. I think we are all called to excellence. So when I made the decision that June that I was going to work this business, I was going to work it with perseverance and with consistency. I failed at network marketing before Plexus. So I want you to understand that what makes me successful by no means is me, even though I think I'm part of the equation, but there's other elements. There's our products. There's our amazing compensation plan. There is the people that come to Plexus, the people that are Plexus, Angie, Molly, the unity of this company are part of my success and your success. So I'm just a small part. Did I go for it? Absolutely. When did I draw my line in the sand? I think the second month I made $500, and I think that tripled on the third month. And I think Jen Hawkins was making kind of what I needed to make to retire at that point, which is really funny. I won't tell you how much money she's making now. But anyways, but I just thought, wow, if she can do it, maybe in the future I can do it. In 5 months, you guys, I retired from my 14-year nursing career with this amazing opportunity. It was one of the most terrifying things I've ever done. My knees were shaking. My boss told me that if I left, if I had to resign, I couldn't come back to Integris, which was my hospital for 14 years. And that will have to come at the bottom of the food chain. And I was at the top. Okay, I was making $38 an hour. I was working nights and weekends in PRN, which all that's up to a lot of differentials. So I was scared. But at one point, I had to make the decision that if I could do this part-time, how much more could I do if I give Plexus a fair chance? I'm not saying to you, quit your job to pursue this opportunity. I was already making more than enough to quit my job. I just had to make the decision. Why did I quit nursing? I love nursing. I love nursing so very much. But, as a nurse, my plan for retirement was 62 years old if I stay in the same hospital. And by that point, I guarantee you I wouldn't have a back. I already needed foot surgery. Those 12, 14-hour shifts are long, and I was away from my kid. So Plexus retired me from my profession, but know my vocation. I still love to help people. That is my calling, is seeing the health of people transformed by diet, exercise, and the best supplements out there. Honestly, we have the best supplements out there. So that's kind of a little bit of the backstory of my journey. If you follow me on Facebook, if you've seen the journey, I had a weight loss story. That my father has an amazing testimonial. My husband has an amazing testimonial. I have enough belief on these products and opportunity to infect the whole world. Nobody can tell me Plexus doesn't work. Nobody can tell me network marketing doesn't work. I don't care about people's opinions, because I had a few friends that were very bold. They came to me and they say, "Are you kidding me? You went to college. Why are you quitting the job?" And I was a good nurse, okay? But, as they were telling me, they're like, "I think you're crazy." I keep thinking to myself, crazy is going to work, pulling a 14-hour night shift with no sleep. Crazy is always having more months at the end of the money. Crazy is being able to be with I miss so much from my oldest. I miss games. I miss events at school. So many things that I miss and I can't get back. So I decided I was tired of trading time for money. Plexus gives me freedom. I am home right now. My kids are being tucked in by my husband. And I just got home from my band concert. I don't dread Mondays. You guys, I don't dread the holidays. I needed to work one major, one minor. Oh, it was so hard. always, actually 2 minors, 1 major. That's major holidays. I was